Georgina, good morning. We are here in the National Women Entrepreneur Council. There's a great professor in here. What is the purpose? What is he doing, in fact, here?
We invited Professor Richard to the NWEC to share his insight into innovation. Women entrepreneurs have to have a few basic qualities, one being able to take risks, one being able to be determined, one being able to think out of the box, and this is where innovation comes in. And this is why this morning we wanted to take the training and the workshops we have here to the next level, where we're inviting women to come in and listen to a Fulbright scholar sharing the insight of how do you start thinking out of the box, how do you ask the right questions, how do you make the right decisions when you are an entrepreneur. Because even if you make a decision, stumble, pick yourself up and keep going. There's nothing such as a failure.
For you, Georgina, what is the word? What does it mean, the word innovation?
Being able to reinvent yourself as many times as is necessary to survive.
And we know that the motion entrepreneurs, they are slow or low risk managers. So how do they innovate?
This is why we're here. This is why we're here, to teach them that. If we keep saying they are too slow, or they are low, or they're scared, then they'll never learn. They'll never come out of that box. So we don't want to keep them in the same place. We want to take them to the next level.
We were talking about motion entrepreneur. Does women entrepreneurs stays in the comfort zone? They do that, but they know to do, but they don't want to go to make that step into innovation.
We are challenging them. Exactly what you're saying. Get out of your comfort zone. It was too easy for them to be in comfort zones, but the reality now is, as more and more women are becoming entrepreneurs, we need to go to the next level so that they can themselves challenge themselves and be diversifying their products, diversifying their enterprise, because you cannot stay stagnant to survive. Sustaining an enterprise is being able to move along and look at new avenues to be within what you're capable of doing, but do it with a passion, but be creative at it.
How your organization are going to help us from today, these women that want to make another step or diversify their enterprise?
We have a number of new initiatives in line, some in advanced courses, so they've done the basic, we go to the next level. Some of them, especially in fibers, some new projects are natural fibers, creating artisanal stuff from natural fibers. Recycled products, handicraft with recycled products. We've got a new contract coming up with the UOM, where we're going to be looking at women in the industry of garment making, but making them advanced pattern cutters, thinking out of the box, taking a piece of material and rather than just making a dress, what else can I do with it?
Can I say these women, these entrepreneurs are still in the comfort zone? They are in the same field, but it's textile, artisanal, and everything. They are not going outside.
No, the whole idea, we have sectors, so we might call the sector a comfort zone. Maybe that sector is a comfort zone, but I have seen changes with the women. I really have seen changes. They're asking for new ideas. They're ready to take a new challenge. So is it just a comfort zone, or is it when you give them the ability, they're ready to learn. They're like a sponge. They want to learn. But we've got to make the courses available to them.
And also, the chairman of the NWEC said that if you don't innovate, you evaporate. Do you go with that stand?
Yes, it's true. A business, if you're not ready to take something different, for instance, I myself, I might be in training, but if I'm not ready to look at something training end, then everybody else can take over. New ideas come in. If I'm not ready to learn, the new ideas will take over and I'll be left behind.
Last question, Georgina Ragaven. Have you learned something from Dr. Richard?
Of course. There's always something to learn about assumptions. When you talk about assumptions, so what you might assume about my industry, I may not have seen it. Myself, the comfort zone. Okay? do we really think that every woman in that room is in a comfort zone? Or is that woman there ready to learn? Why have they turned up? Why would they give up their morning if they're not ready to be innovative?
But I've talked about, you're talking about them, but what you have learned, Georgina, you have learned.
For me, myself,
Yes, sir.
challenge. How do I challenge myself? How do I question? When I want to do something, think, now, is there a market for it? Is there what I'm proposing as an entrepreneur, a market? Is it what people are looking for? And thirdly, how can I sustain it? Innovation is about sustaining a business. So in my mind, innovation, what we're hearing here is thinking out of the box and not being scared to think out of the box.
Thank you very much, Georgina.